Welcome to our EN 6161 podcast presentation, conducted at the University of Limerick as part of the PME 2014-2015 class. Today the topic we will be dealing with is adolescence and mental health, where we will be focusing on anxiety and more specifically performance anxiety. This podcast was created by Jennifer Kelly, Rachel Brogan and Jerry Mimna-Dunn. My name is Elise Comerford and I will be taking you through the outline of this podcast. The main topic of discussion will in general cover adolescence and mental health. Following this, we will talk about anxiety and introduce our main topic for discussion, performance anxiety. This will lead us to a number of possible solutions and treatments.
Mental health is an important issue that affects young people, especially teenagers. This is a topic that affects teenagers more prevalently than young children. In fact, it can have a destructive impact on all aspects of a teenager's life. For example, success at school, social interaction, home interaction, and their overall outlook. Because mental health is such a broad issue, there are a number of different problems that can affect teenagers, such as suicide, family issues, isolation, drugs and alcohol abuse, mistrust of adults, and anxiety. Although all of these are important issues, for the purpose of this podcast, we'll be focusing on one particular area, anxiety.
Anxiety is a constant worry and fear which can be crippling for a young person. Liam as a teenager might feel uncool or different from his peers, but doesn't realise that anxiety is a normal human emotion. Symptoms of anxiety which are normal and affect people every day include panic, fear, uneasiness, problems sleeping, shortness of breath, dry mouth and nausea. There are three main causes of anxiety. Number 1. Changes in the brain or environmental stress. This can be triggered by something as simple as moving house, moving school or even class. Number 2. Problems in the functioning of the brain circuits that regulate fear and other emotions. For example, in-class tests or exams, sport, public speaking or something as simple as presenting homework or reading in a class can trigger fear, and thus we will see Liam exhibit some of our symptoms. Number 3. Runs in families and can be partially inherited from a parent. If Liam's parents had a general biological vulnerability, such as anxiety, it is likely that Liam will also be affected.
Studies have been conducted in which anxiety has been compared amongst tests, sport, and musical activities. Out of these, the greatest anxiety was experienced by boys, such as Liam, performing solo on a musical instrument. Performing in a band was responsible for the highest anxiety among group activities, including sports and exams. Performance anxiety is a group of disorders that affects individuals in a range of endeavours, from test taking to maths performance, public speaking, sport, performing arts, dance, acting, and music. There are a multitude of different techniques and therapies to help with performance anxiety. For example, meditation can be an effective technique for coping with this. Meditation is a form of conscious alteration designed to enhance self-knowledge and well-being through self-awareness.
Additional methods. Relaxation training and relaxation therapies focus on reducing muscle tension and the somatic symptoms. Examples of this include yoga, taking a walk, or even listening to soft, soothing music. An effective technique used a lot in performance anxiety, especially in relation to music, is breathing techniques. Short, shallow breath contributes to panic, but engaging in breathing exercises helps to relieve this, relax the body, and stimulate our nervous system. All of these methods can be used as a means of relaxation technique in everyday life outside of music.